Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us, and welcome to Game Night in the Region on the Region Sports Network, streaming worldwide on the internet at facebook.com/regionsports and regionsports.com. We come to you tonight from Washington Township High School as Apex Volleyball Club presents the Kouts Fillies taking on the South Central Satellites in a championship match of the Girls Porter County Conference Volleyball Tournament. I'm Larry Babcock. I'll have the play-by-play for tonight's match, and joining me with color analysis is Mr. Zach Collins. Zach, good evening, buddy.
Good evening, Larry. I mean, we just had a great game. Boone Grove taking a win. Now we get an even better game, in my opinion, coming here for girls volleyball. Kouts and South Central, two of the best teams in the PCC, and two really great teams overall, even in the state.
Yeah, and two teams that you and I are very familiar with, you being the assistant coach at Hebron, myself being the head coach at Boone Grove. On the girls' side, two conference opponents that are very good. We played South Central early in the year, second game of the season. That's a tough time to play them. And then we got two shots at Kouts and came up just short in the conference tournament, losing in four games, or four sets, I apologize. And then, you guys had two shots at South Central. Stayed competitive, but again, pretty much expected in this championship game.
I mean, they're both expected. When the brackets even came out, I'm like, wow, they organized this bracket to be one heck of a great championship game, didn't they? But, looking at these two teams, Kouts just being one of the best teams in the PCC, South Central being the best team right now in terms of standards and records and statistics. These are just two of the best teams overall. They've got some of the best players. They're just loaded with players. I mean, if I had to build a team based off of just these two teams, we'd have a dominant force that probably be one of the best teams in the state. That's just how good these teams really are.
Yeah, and the visiting team on the scoreboard, the South Central Satellites, coached by Coach Andrea Welsh in her second season. She is 52-10 at South Central overall. And again, we talked about in the PCC tourney, they beat you guys in 3 in the first round. And then actually Morgan Township took a set from them in the semifinals Tuesday night to lose, though, in 4. 3-1. So, again, 7-0 in conference play, our round-robin champs for the conference. And last time they played Kouts, they win 5. Kouts going up 2-0, and then dropping 3 in a row to lose in 5, 16-14.
I mean, that's a huge thing, and South Central able to continue to compete. I know a lot of teams after the first 2 sets that kind of go, all right, this is the game, this is how it's going to go, and they don't be competitive. However, South Central's not one of those teams. They're a team that's going to be competitive. They're losing 24-2. They're going to still be competitive in any competition that they're playing. And just looking at them overall, 24-3 is one heck of a record. And their only losses are actually to Mishawaka, who's a 4A school. And they lost 2-1. It's a tournament. And, looking at them, Mishawaka is a great team. They think they're 17-7 on their season, too. Looking at Fairfield, they're a 3A team. They lost 2-1 in another tournament. And then Marquette is just, oh my gosh, they're one standing force this season, 3-0. And they're a 1A school, of course, but Marquette just being one of those teams that, 15-5 on the season. Marquette's one of the better teams overall, and a lot of people around here definitely talking about them. So South Central's definitely competing force.
Absolutely. And then on the home side, the Kouts Fillies, led by Coach Jeff Moyer, and he is, I believe, in his 3rd season. Overall, he's 191 and 127 at Kouts. He coached, both his daughters came out of Kouts, your alma mater. And last year they went 7-0 in the PCC and then lost to South Central in the conference championship.
It's very different because this year it's kind of flipped.
Right.
Now, we haven't played the game yet. I'm not saying anything. I'm not expecting anything. We know South Central, they won the round robin this season, Kouts last season. South Central beat them in the tournament, in the championship game last season. So we'll see what happens here tonight, but it's all up in arms. These two teams being really the outstanding forces just in the past 2 years.
Yeah, and Kouts getting here by way of, unfortunately, beating myself, Boone Grove, in 4, 3-1 on Monday night, and then absolutely dominating Westville and straight sets on Tuesday night to get here. And again, this Kouts team, tell you, they're tough. I mean, they're led in kills by Lauren Kodecker. Taylor Moyer, great setter. Lindsay Krueger, does a nice job serving. And then, you have blocks with Edison Enright and digs with Emma Troyes. So a really good team, and they're coming off of a Final Four appearance last season.
Yeah, they're coming off of that, and at the same time, one of the better teams, too. Only 4 losses so far on their season. All the bigger schools, and South Central, of course, as well. You got to throw them in the mix. So, really, it would be identical records with these teams if they did not play one another. That's just how matched up they are. And you have to look at it, too. Just, digs per set. And I definitely look at this. 13.7 for Kouts. Look at South Central, 13.7. The exact same thing on both sides. You can tell they're very good defensive teams. And you can look at a few other things as well. Kills per set, 10.8. South Central, 11.4. Not too many big differences of these two teams. They calibrate with one another. They're matched up very evenly with each other. And, overall, if you look statistically, Kouts should win this game by a slight margin. If you look at max preps, they've got like a graph that goes up, and it's just straight line, straight line, straight line. South Central a little bit up in the 4th set, and Kouts a little bit up in the 5th set. So it's going to be a really, really tough match coming into this one.
And South Central, they're led by Tatum Wade. And, that's no slouch. They got Hope Welsh that sets to her. Tatum Wade puts the ball down. Tatum's an outstanding outside, might be one of the best outsides we've had in the PCC in a long time.
She really is. With Dixon being one of the last ones that I really can compare Wade to. You just have to look at her. Wade is just a caliber player. She's a good spot hitter. She's not going to hit it super hard at your team. When she can, she's going to, because she's a great spot hitter. She can position at line. She can go angle. She can go hard angle. She can do whatever she wants with that ball because she knows she's in control, and that's because of Hope Welsh. Just able to get up a quick set, and Hope Welsh is a great setter, has great hands, able to get to that ball just about every time. And Wade, man, that girl could turn and get that ball, place it anywhere she wants on the floor.
So, South Central, number 19 in 2A. Kouts, number 7 in Class A. This is shaping up to be a good one. And this is tournament atmosphere, right? We're only 2 weeks from sectionals, right? Draws this Sunday. We have an opportunity here. This is what I love about our conference tournament in all sports. We host it right before sectionals, and it gives all of our athletes that tournament feel. It allows us to play in packed gyms and loud gyms. And I don't know about your game Monday night, but in our gym at Boone Grove on Monday night, that place was electric.
Yeah, it was pretty electric at South Central as well. A little bit more South Central fans than our Hebron United, and, they try to make it out there. Some of them can't just because of the game start, but at the same time, that gym was packed. People were excited. Fans are up on their feet, and it was a close game. We gave South Central a good run for their money, and, even Hendria Welsh came up to us at the end of the game going, man, you scared the crap out of me after that one, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and again, that's kind of what, how Kouts was with us. We talk about it. The one thing that we're very fortunate is as we get through the starting lineups here for Kouts. Number 1, Taylor Moyer, the senior setter. Lauren Kodecker, the senior outside hitter. Lindsay Krueger, the sophomore setter. 12, Emma Garvilla, the senior outside. Addison Enright, the sophomore middle hitter. Ellie Kouts, the senior outside. And Emma Poitras, the libero for the Kouts Fillies. And for the Satellites of South Central, number 4, Hope Welsh, the junior setter. Number 5, Tatum Wade, the junior outside. Sadie Marks, the junior wide side. Number 9, Rachel Schaefer, the senior middle hitter. Samantha Marks, the freshman outside. And Ella Schmack, the senior right side. And then Riley Schmack, the senior libero. So this looks to be a good one here as the referees call them together. Mr. Steve Klein and Mr. Mike Emerson are tonight's officials. Satellites, Phillies, 2 state-ranked volleyball programs, respectively, in their class. Class A for the Phillies and Class 2A for the Satellites. This gym is packed tonight. I don't know if we can get a look at it, but as we pan across, this thing is absolutely full across the way, and even behind us, there's a good number of people sitting behind us.
That's what you love about the PCC, though. Such a small conference, but such support from the community, their parents, everybody. They show up here. And, just before we start here, a couple players to watch for the Phillies. Definitely Lindsay Krueger, just a great force in the back row for the Kouts Fillies. Just look at this in terms of this, Larry. Overall, she's had 204 digs on a season. That's pretty good for Krueger, and she's a hard player. She's a great kid and a hard fighter on the floor. And, of course, South Central, it's going to be number 5 Tatum Wade, player to watch. As we mentioned early in the pregame, just one of the best outside hitters in the PCC, one of the best we've seen since Dixon or even Hannah Moyer. Dixon being the coach of the Boone Grove boys and Coach Jeff Moyer being the coach of the Kouts Fillies.
So as we get underway, Taylor Moyer and the Kouts Fillies with the first serve. Tatum Wade on the attack. It goes wide. Point, Phillies. That's not very common for Tatum Wade to hit wide like that.
Definitely not. I can tell she's trying to go deep corner, just not able to snap down in time.
Wade on the hit. Going outside to Kouts. Dug by Schmack. Right side by Ella Schmack. Garavilla with a nice swing. Going across, Allie Kouts. Off the block, point, Kouts Fillies.
Man, what a great turn. Turns the arm just straight down, takes that thumb, lowers it just a little bit to get that hard angle going line.
Moyer serves to Ella Schmack. Tatum Wade, block! Point for the Phillies. Addison Enright with the huge block of Tatum Wade.
You can tell right here, Larry, Kouts has come to play. South Central seems a little startled so far. They're used to off their good starts. We'll see if they answer back here.
And it's going to be a net violation on Lindsay Krueger. Lindsay Krueger, the sophomore for the Phillies. Hope Welsh back to serve for the Satellites, and she serves it long. 4-1 Phillies.
Good job on Garvelia there. Was just watching the ball, realized it was going out, put her arms up, started celebrating right as the ball went out of bounds.
Krueger to the service line. Tatum Wade, tip off the block. Point, Satellites.
And that's what we're talking about with the spot hitter. She reads the floor easily, sees the blocks right there, tip right in the block, get the easy point.
4-2 Phillies. Tatum Wade back to serve for the Satellites. Serve deep. Going outside to Garavilla. Tip. Tips to Welsh. Welsh gets it outside to Marks. Garavilla. Swing into the block. Point. Satellites on the miss hit by Enright.
A lot of girls collapse in one area. That's hard to get back, get your approach on that one, especially when you're covering 2 tips.
Wade serves long. Point, Phillies, 5-3. Like to thank everybody tuning in on regionsports.com/Facebook and on facebook.com/regionsports and regionsports.com. Feel free to interact with us on the feed. Outside to Kouts. Kouts with a nice swing. Great dig by Wade. Wade from the back row. Point! Satellites! Tatum Wade with the back row kill.
Just a recovery by Wade. Makes a big-time dig. You see Welsh start to get out there, give her a set. She's already up and ready. She wasn't even hesitating on that one.
Riley Schmack with the serve. Kill! Kodiker and the Phillies. Lauren Kodiker, she's a force in the middle. Coming off ACL. She had an ACL tear.
Yeah, last year she didn't see much of the floor because of the ACL tear. Comes this season, she's one of the dominant forces on this Phillies team.
Ella Schmack's attack goes long. Point for the Phillies, 7-4, as Allie Capuch is back at the service line. Schmack with the dig. Welsh to Wade. Wade from the back row. Nice dig. Garavilla with a nice attack. Kodiker with the tip. Schmack with the back row attack. Tip off the block. Swing. Nice swing by Ella Schmack. Block. Nice volley as it goes up back row. Capuch. Nice dig. Good rally. Wade with a nice attack. Free ball over to the Satellites. Satellites look to settle this down. Schmack with the tip and a point. Big time point in a huge rally.
What a rally. Just going back and forth action. Getting a little discombobulated on both sides, but making such great plays. And it's ended with a tip wide open.
7-5 in favor of the Phillies. Capuch going out to Kodiker. Kodiker hits it long. Point, Satellites.
She didn't turn that other shoulder just in time. She left it hanging, was reaching back. You could tell that ball was going out just based off of the hit.
Ella Schmack with the serve. Kodiker with the kill. Off the block. 8-6 Phillies.
South Central not able to get that block up in time. Just a little bit early on the block as they were coming down. Hits into it. Comes down with them.
Garavilla with the serve for the Phillies. Back row attack by Schmack. Well dug. And it's going to be a center line violation by Taylor Moyer. Point for the Satellites.
Moyer just trying to make a tight play off the net. Not able to. South Central, great job on that outside of going up for the block. Able to confuse Moyer. She's not able to get that one over.
Krueger with the hit over the Wade. Welsh to Wade off the block. Point Satellites. And we're all knotted up at 8 apiece.
Wade just hitting that sideways, just rolling it off the block. When you turn your hand, you go across your body, you're going to get that ball going over. It's going to move to the left side and go out of bounds. Kouts just wasn't expecting off the block.
Kodiker with the roll shot. Going outside the Wade. Wade sends it long. Point Phillies. 9-8 Phillies.
You know, Larry, we're kind of seeing a very rare Tatum Wade. Usually we're used to her, spot hitting certain spots on the floor. That's another ball that's hit out by Wade, and it's going deep in her out hits.
Lauren Kodiker with the great serve. And it was Addison Enright, the sophomore, who went up to try and block and just let it come down too deep onto the net. Rachel Schaefer back to serve for the Satellites. Back row to Capuch. Capuch blocked by Sadie Marks. Sadie Marks with the big block in the middle.
I mean, Sadie Marks just going up perfectly on time. Able to get that block, had the right hand touch on it, able to land it down.
Schaefer with the serve. Going outside to Krueger. Lindsay Krueger off the block for the kill. And we're back and forth. One after another, point for point here early on in set number one.
And see, one thing, Lindsay Krueger, that's why she's a player to watch, is a good hitter, average hitter for this Phillies team, but very competitive up front.
Wade with the kill, got a touch there, with the attempt and a touch off the block. Wade again, off the block, point Satellites. And they're going to keep feeding the hot hand for South Central until Kouts proves they can stop her.
They haven't really had an answering question for that. I mean, Wade has just been that dominant force just about in every game. She seems to be finding her own here shortly, and that's a good thing for the Satellites.
Capuch with the attempt. Back to Schmack. Schmack with the tip to Krueger. Capuch again with the kill. Point, Phillies!
Samantha Marks from South Central, she was positioned real deep on that one. Don't know why she was at the three-point line. She should have been pulled up a little bit tighter because we haven't seen too many outside hits that have gone real deep.
Welsh going to Wade. Wade! Kill! Point Satellites! 12-11. South Central early on in set number one. I have a feeling we need to strap it in for a long night, partner.
Oh, we definitely do. I wish we had some comfy chairs back here, but sometimes you only get what you want.
Going outside to Garavilla, who tips right over the block. Nice little tip there by Samantha Marks. Welsh to Schmack. Point, Schmack.
I mean, what a hit by Ella Schmack. Quick running South Central offense. Runs it right behind her with an easy slide and a bam in the floor.
Tatum Wade to the service line. Nice serve. Ace. Tatum Wade. Point Satellites. 14-11 South Central. Coach Jeff Moyer is going to take a timeout. We're going to take one with him. You're watching Game Night in the PCC on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Are you new to volleyball, or do you just want to play more volleyball after the school season? If this sounds like you, then Apex Volleyball is what you're looking for. Apex is hosting 13U and 14U tryouts on Sunday, October 9th from 3 to 5 p.m. and U15, U18 tryouts on October 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m., all at River Forest High School. To register and get more details, visit apexvbc.org. Apex Volleyball. Epic Volleyball is the premier volleyball club in Northwest Indiana and the South Suburbs. So whether you're looking for Volley Kids camps, elite travel teams, or something in between, Epic is the volleyball club for you. Nearly 100% of Epic's graduating athletes receive an offer to play in college, and about 95% of younger athletes in their program make their school team the following year. All clubs are not created equal. You deserve an epic experience.
Tonight's Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball Championship is presented by Apex Volleyball, challenging players to climb the highest summit. As we return back to action, Wade from the back row, kill! Tatum Wade, South Central Satellites.
That's a hard hit to even make. She's bending down, brought that arm in, able to get a hard hit over the net. That's just great athletic ability by Tatum Wade.
Wade with the serve. Garvelia goes long on her. Point, Satellites. 16-11 in favor of the Satellites early on here.
Garvelia just trying to hit that ball hard, get her team some momentum, but sometimes you just got to spot that hit, not hit so hard. We'll see if she spots it here. I like that spot.
Garvelia did a nice job. Welsh to Schmack. Schmack up again. Nice job by Enright. Block. Out of bounds. Enright. Garvelia. Point, Phillies.
I mean, what a matchup of a weak side and an outside, just going back and forth, block, block, tip, tip, continuing to just be the dominant force on that outside.
Emma Poitras serve at the service line. Schmack tried to tip it over. Sadie Marks does get it over. Capuch off the block. Welsh out to Samantha Marks. Samantha Marks over. Dig. Free ball coming over. Little tip over the top. Garvelia. Point! Phillies! Emma Garvelia with the kill.
And that kill might not have happened if Lindsay Krueger didn't get that ball over the net. Just a great athletic play, diving out of bounds, just trying to get that free ball over. Barely gets over. If I was South Central, I would have hit that ball down or tipped it deep.
16-13 Satellites. Satellites Schmack into the block. Double by Samantha Marks. There'll be a point for the Phillies. 16-14. Phillies making their way back into this matchup. Poitras with the serve to Schmack. Welsh sends it back row to Wade. Blocked. Free ball over. Phillies will control. Going outside to Capuch. Capuch with the tip. Lift. Double contact. 16-15. South Central. Poitras back to serve. Welsh then go to the middle to Schmack. Schmack tips it off the block. Nice dig by Garavilla. Ball's back over. Going to Schmack. Schmack hits into the block. Double contact. And we're all knotted up at 16.
Man, talk about a tight knot in this one so far. I mean, 16 all. It's anyone's game here on.
Ball sails wide by Samantha Marks. 17-16. Phillies have come back to take the lead. Welsh to Wade. Wade with the roll. Kouts on the second ball kill. Point Phillies. Timeout. South Central. 18-16. You're watching high school volleyball in the Porter County Conference on the Region Sports Network. The only game in town.
You know. Wow. They'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party?
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area?
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strack and Van Til. Now you know.
Are you new to volleyball or do you just want to play more volleyball after the school season? If this sounds like you, then Apex Volleyball is what you're looking for. Apex is hosting 13U and 14U tryouts on Sunday, October 9th from 3 to 5 p.m. and U15, U18 tryouts on October 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m., all at River Forest High School. To register and get more details, visit apexvbc.org. Apex Volleyball.
Welcome back to the conference championship game of the Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball Tournament. Net violation, Emma Garavilla, point Satellites.
Trying to make a tough play, trying to just go with it, but just touches the net briefly with the shoulder. That's going to get you a net violation. South Central gets an easy point there.
Riley Schmack at the service line. Ellie Kouts sends that long. We're back knotted up at 18. Riley Schmack to serve. Out. Kodiker hits it wide to the right. 19-18 Satellites, and we're back and forth again here in this match.
If I'm Kodiker on that one, I'm going to go on the opposite side. I'm going to turn left rather than go right. Better passers on that right side, especially with having libero. And you see Wade, she positions herself more so on that left side. Definitely go to the left.
Welsh tries to push it to that deep corner. And it's going to be a center line violation. Emma Garavilla. 20-18 here. So after the timeout, South Central has picked it up, scored 4 unanswered, I believe. And here we are, 20-18 is Schmack with the serve. Moyer goes to Kouts. Kouts to Schmack. Welsh going back row. Wade with the roll. Going to Kodiker. Kodiker with the tip to the setter. Wade goes out to Schmack. Schmack blocked. Welsh rolls it over. Going out to Ellie Kouts. Kouts with the swing. And we got a touch. We got a touch off the block. And the R1 is going to overrule. The R1 is going to overrule the line judge who called a touch on the block. The R1 said it went out. Coach Jeff Moyer is going to ask his captain, Taylor Moyer, to go get an explanation on why he overruled him. I'm not real sure that it touched the block. I mean, it looked like maybe there was some change in direction, but I don't think it ever got to the block.
I really don't think it did either. I think that by the R1, it's actually a good call. The line judge kind of thought since there was some movement, maybe there could have been a touch, called a touch. Personally, I don't think that there was.
I agree with that. Moyer with the little roll shot. Schmack gets it over. Out to Kouts. Off the block. Kodiker is going to roll it. Welsh is going to go to Wade. Wade, kill, point, South Central Satellites.
Just another great hit by Tatum Wade, and once again, another great pass by Riley Schmack, able to get that one up to the setter Welch and get the easy point.
Timeout taken by the Phillies. We'll take one with them. 22-18. Satellites over Phillies. You're watching PCC Girls Championship Volleyball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Epic Volleyball is the premier volleyball club in Northwest Indiana and the South Suburbs. So whether you're looking for Volley Kids camps, elite travel teams, or something in between, Epic is the volleyball club for you. Nearly 100% of Epic's graduating athletes receive an offer to play in college, and about 95% of younger athletes in their program make their school team the following year. All clubs are not created equal. You deserve an epic experience.
Welcome back. Tonight's Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball Championship is presented by Apex Volleyball Club, challenging players to climb the highest summit. 22-18 in favor of the Satellites. Went on a run. They've gone on a 6-0 run since the timeout the Satellites took earlier in the match. Schmack to serve. Outside to Kodiker. Wade. Mishit by Rachel Schaefer in the middle. And the Phillies are able to break that cycle.
It was great by Schaefer to be able to be aggressive on that play, but she had to realize she's about a yard off that net. That's going to be a hard hit as you're jumping in air to get that one over.
Capuch serves. Ella Schmack with the kill. Point Satellites. 23-19 Satellites.
I mean, Schmack with another smack in the ground. I mean, that's the way. That's the key of her game.
Ella Schmack with the serve. Going outside to Kodiker. Kodiker, kill, point, Phillies. (23-20) Satellites. Garavilla, ace, point, Phillies. Nice serve off the top of the tape. We actually practiced that, if you didn't know that.
Oh, I can tell. Trust me, I can tell. We just practice on hitting spots right now. We're a little bit behind.
Block! Schmack with it over. Going to Kodiker. Kodiker with the little roll. Dug by Schmack. Back to Wade. Wade blocked. Welsh. Out to Marks. To Samantha Marks. Free ball over the net. Welsh with the dump. Nice job staying there and playing defense. Capuch. Kill. Point. Phillies. Really, really good job by Lindsay Krueger to play defense on that dump and then go back to play the offense.
And see, that's what we teach our girls even at Heber. We tell them defense first, offense second. Lindsay Krueger showing a great demonstration of that there.
Wade. Kill from the back row. 24-22. Set point. Satellites. Samantha Marks back to serve for the Satellites. Krueger off the block. Going outside to Wade. Wade. Kill. Set one. Taken by the Satellites. 25-22. We'll be back after a brief timeout. You're watching high school volleyball in the Porter County Conference on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Epic Volleyball is the premier volleyball club in Northwest Indiana and the South Suburbs. So whether you're looking for Volley Kids camps, elite travel teams, or something in between, Epic is the volleyball club for you. Nearly 100% of Epic's graduating athletes receive an offer to play in college, and about 95% of younger athletes in their program make their school team the following year. All clubs are not created equal. You deserve an epic experience.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. Are you new to volleyball, or do you just want to play more volleyball after the school season? If this sounds like you, then Apex Volleyball is what you're looking for. Apex is hosting 13U and 14U tryouts on Sunday, October 9th from 3 to 5 p.m. and U15, U18 tryouts on October 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m., all at River Forest High School. To register and get more details, visit apexvbc.org. Apex Volleyball.
Thank you for taking me home. It's so far.
Don't worry about it, Grandma. This will be fun. 2 chocolate milkshakes, please.
Make it 3.
3?
Did you get his number?
No, Grandma. Grandma!
Excuse me?
Some relationships get better with time. That's why I got a Crosstrek.
97% of Subaru vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road.
I'm so glad you got a Subaru.
I wonder who gave me the idea.
Oh.
Love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Check out the new Subarus at Castle Subaru in Portage.
A sudden injury or illness can happen anytime. When it does, feel better fast. Urgent care at Pinnacle Hospital. We have a network of highly qualified physicians, and your wait is minutes, not hours. We offer on-site laboratory and radiology services. We accept most insurance, Medicare, and Medicaid, plus the biggest cash pay discount in Northwest Indiana. We're recognized by Press Ganey in the top 3% in the country for customer satisfaction. Feeling better fast. Urgent care at Pinnacle Hospital.
Tonight's coverage of Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball is presented by Apex Volleyball Club, challenging players to climb the highest summit, and we are seeing high-level volleyball here. Exactly what we expected in this match happened in set 1 as the Satellites took it 25-22.
I mean, Larry, we expected it to be a very, very close match. That was very close. I mean, that was even closer than I predicted it to be. South Central just able to take that one in a back-and-forth game. I mean, really, if you came in at any point in time, you think, oh, Kouts is, South Central, okay, now Kouts, now South, I mean, it's back-and-forth action, and that's just really with the likelihood of just how good both of these defenses are. You see Liberos hitting the floor constantly. You're seeing great coverage on both sides. It's great volleyball here as we start this second set.
So South Central with the serve. Hope Welsh with the opening serve of set number 2. Outside, Krueger with the kill. Lindsay Krueger with the big-time hit. 1-0 Phillies as we get set number 2 underway. The second of potentially 5 in this game. Moyer served it. Off the block, kill. Schmack. Ella Schmack with the kill and the point for the Satellites. Tatum Wade to the service line. Wade with the serve. Capuch sends it long. Point Satellites 2-1. And the Phillies need to keep doing what they were doing. Hit the ball hard. Find the holes. Don't try and do anything different than what you did in set 1.
Exactly. Right now they're trying a different game plan. We'll see if Krueger gets a hard hit. She does off of the block on that one.
Krueger off the block. Point Phillies. We're all knotted up at 2 apiece. Krueger going back to serve. Welsh going back row to Wade. Wade sends it long. 3-2. Phillies on top early in set number 2. Those of you just joining the Satellites took set 1 25-22. Welsh to Schmack. Miscommunication there, and it's going to be a point for the Phillies.
Schmack, I don't think, realized that they're running a quick set on that one. She just puts it up on Welsh, and Schmack just trying to go in for a tip, get something over, just unable to do anything with that ball.
Krueger with the serve. Miscommunication again. Free ball kill by Wade. Little miscommunication there by South Central. And that's 2 plays in a row. They've had some miscommunication. They got to clean that up.
Definitely have to clean it up. And you've seen that they can get down in games. You saw that first set. They were down by 2 at one point. Those are all miscommunication errors. Kouts had a run of 5 at that point. They answer back with communication. We'll see if they pick it up here.
Moyer goes to Capuch. Capuch off the block and a kill. Point Phillies.
But again, you mentioned miscommunication. I saw two girls look at each other. You saw Wade and you saw Schmeck both look at each other on that hit. Not a very hard hit, but good placement. Unable to get the ball up is Schmeck on that last one.
Schmeck with the long swing. Kouts with the roll. Schmeck on the right side, and that goes out. Long 6-3 Phillies. Poitras with the serve to Schmeck. Welsh goes in the middle to Rachel Schaefer. Phillies outside to Garavilla. Garavilla off the block and the kill. Emma Garavilla. 7-3.
Good job by Garavilla turning that hand just a little bit. Turns it a little to the left, able to hit off that block and get that ball to land down.
Welsh tries to dump it, little tip. And that tip from Schaefer is going to give the Satellites the point and break the rotation.
I just love that set by Hope Welsh on that last one. Just able to get it tight to the net, able to get it to Schaefer, and she's just tipping it over. That's South Central's big game.
Kouts sends it long. Point, Satellites. Ella Schmack back to serve. 7-5 Phillies. Going outside to Kouts. Nice little placement. Welsh with the dump. Garavilla. That's going to be over. Nice athletic play both ways. Welsh going in the middle. Schaefer. Point! Schaefer! Rachel Schaefer with the kill.
Rachel Schaefer on that one. She just found that Kouts is pushed up. You can see where Garavilla is now. That's about where Krueger was, pushed like a step in front of the three-point line. They should have been 2 steps back even on that hard hit from the middle.
Garavilla with a nice ball onto the wide side of the court. That's going to be a point for the Phillies.
Good hit, good answer back from Kouts. Way to keep them leading in this game here so far.
L.A. Capuch back to serve. Going out to Ella Schmack. Schmack with the attack on the outside. Kouts! Point! Phillies! Lauren Kouts with the big-time kill. 9-6 Phillies.
I think Kouts finally answered my prayer. She finally went to that left side. I'm very happy now.
Capuch with the serve. Ace! L.A. Capuch, 10-6. Timeout. South Central Satellites. We're going to take one with them. You're listening to Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball presented by Apex Volleyball Club on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Are you new to volleyball, or do you just want to play more volleyball after the school season? If this sounds like you, then Apex Volleyball is what you're looking for. Apex is hosting 13U and 14U tryouts on Sunday, October 9th from 3 to 5 p.m. and U15, U18 tryouts on October 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m., all at River Forest High School. To register and get more details, visit apexvbc.org. Apex Volleyball. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso is a leader in athletics apparel and equipment sales. With in-house production including screen printing, trophies, embroidery, and more, Blythe's can help you to create the perfect look. For more information, visit them online at teamblythes.com. Blythe's Team Sports in Valparaiso, where the athletes shop.
We are watching Porter County Conference Girls Championship Volleyball, presented by Apex Volleyball Club, as L.A. Capuch's serve goes long, coming out of the timeout, 10-7. I'm trying to get a season ahead right now.
Exactly. I was going to say, I mean, RSM presents a lot of basketball. You're just giving a little plug. I see what you're doing.
Kouts with the kill. Point Phillies, 11-7 in favor of the Kouts Fillies.
Great last-minute turn on Kouts. She looked like she was going angle, turns last minute, goes towards that line, goes straight at it. Great hit.
Emma Garavilla with the serve. Welsh going to push it deep. Capuch to Moyer. Moyer to Krueger. Krueger with the attempt. Wade off into the block. Blocked by Lauren Kodiker for the point. Phillies lead 12-7 and have a 5-point lead. You know, we talked to our team about it's a game of fives, right? You get that 5-point lead, you need to maintain it. Once you get to 5, it's very hard for the other team to come back. Wade with the swing. Dug by Kouts. Out of bounds. Satellite point, 12-8.
Almost looked like Mike, the down official, was going to get run over for a second there. Luckily, he was able to move out of the way.
Schaefer with the serve. Krueger off the block. Kill for Lindsay Krueger. Both cheer blocks are in rare form tonight. Kodiker with the serve. Ace! Kodiker! You know, that's what makes our conference great. It's our cheer blocks, right? You look at both cheer blocks, they're full, they're energetic. The kids are cheering on the players. This is what I love about our conference.
Even better yet, I mean, we see lacrosse, we got Hebron, we got, all these other schools who really weren't even going to compete in this game. I mean, we got a lot of Washington kids even here in the stands. That's the PCC. That's the atmosphere. And a double there by South Central.
Yeah, Wade called for the double there. So that's going to be a point to Kouts. Kodiker with the serve. Welsh going to the middle. Kill by number 6, Sadie Marks. South Central down 15-9 as Hope Welsh goes to the service line. Ace, Hope Welsh. Point Satellites, 15-10.
Garvelia tried to take that off the hands, just didn't have tight enough hands, number 1. Number 2, it was over her head. By the time that ball probably would have hit the line, would have been out.
Welsh with the serve. Garvelia with the reception. Krueger into the block. Point for the Satellites. Marks and Schmack on the assist.
Here's exactly what you're talking about, though. Kouts trying to hold that 5-point lead. Now it's down to 4. Let's see if the Phillies can answer back.
Krueger with the deep roll. Going out to Wade. Wade with the roll dug by Garvelia. Out to Krueger! And the kill, Lindsay Krueger. Lindsay Krueger showing up big in set 2 for the Phillies.
I mean, she's really shown up. That's why she's my player to watch. She's one of the better players in the conference, and she's only, Larry, a sophomore.
She's going to be a force to be reckoned with. Ace! Taylor Moyer. Phillies get another point, 17-11. Schmack with the reception. Welsh going outside. Schmack hits into the block. Krueger and Miller. Timeout, South Central. You're watching Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Epic Volleyball is the premier volleyball club in Northwest Indiana and the South Suburbs. So whether you're looking for Volley Kids camps, elite travel teams, or something in between, Epic is the volleyball club for you. Nearly 100% of Epic's graduating athletes receive an offer to play in college, and about 95% of younger athletes in their program make their school team the following year. All clubs are not created equal. You deserve an epic experience. Ethos Dental Group in Munster, Crown Point, and Cedar Lake offers a full scope of general and cosmetic dentistry with expertise ranging from porcelain veneers to dental implants, crowns, and bridges. At Ethos Dental Group, you're assured that Dr. Mark Stojkovic and his associates, Dr. Emily Hansen and Dr. Brian Douts, utilize the latest in technology. Check out ethosdentalgroup.com or call 219-595-3432 to schedule an appointment. Ethos Dental Group, Munster, Crown Point, and Cedar Lake.
Tonight's PCC Girls Volleyball Championship is presented by Apex Volleyball Club, challenging players to climb the highest summit. Coming out of the timeout, Taylor Moyer serves. Kouts with a nice swing. 3 ball over. Moyer going out to Kouts. Kouts off the block. Wade gonna set out. Hope Welsh pushes it to the corner. Krueger on the roll shot deep. Welsh to Marks. Moyer over. Schmack with the tip. Point! Ella Schmack.
Just great rally, little tiny rally there, but a great rally. South Central's able to contain themselves. You know, they're within 6 now. We'll see what happens here at the Satellites.
Ace Tatum Wade. 18-13. Phillies. Wade back to the service line. Trailing by 5 to the Phillies. And Wade's serve goes long. 19-13. Lindsay Krueger back to the service line for the Phillies. Welsh goes out to Marks. Nothing going. Kouts off the block. Kill Ellie Kouts. 2013 Kouts Fillies.
Just a great hit, just goes right over, and South Central just no question can't even answer that one back.
Krueger serve deep. Wade never gets it over the tape. Hitting air Wade, point Phillies.
I mean, Tatum Wade can only do so much with that. She tried to reach out, tried to just get it, couldn't even get on top of that ball, hits it like on the side of it right there, just goes straight up into the net.
Krueger serve going out to Marks. Marks hits it deep, going out to Kouts. Kouts with the swing and kill! Ellie Kouts with another kill. Point for the Phillies, 22-13.
One thing, Larry, you could definitely tell that the Phillies have learned that the Satellites play a tight defense. If you go deep on your hits, you're going to get an easy one, as the Phillies get one there.
Ace Lindsay Krueger, 23-13. This place is electrified. Krueger with the serve. Marks goes out. Wells goes out to Marks. Samantha Marks with the kill and the point for the Satellites. 23-14 in favor of the Kouts Fillies here in set number 2. Riley Schmack back to the service line. Moyer goes to Kouts. Kouts doesn't quite get all of it. Wade off the top of the tape and a kill. 23-15.
What a hit on that one. Just touches the top. Able to roll down, just barely inbounds on the far side of the floor.
Schmack with the serve. Going out to Garavilla. It's going to be a net violation on Garavilla on her follow-through. Be a point for the Satellites, 23-16. Satellites cutting into the lead. Schmack to Krueger. Kouts. Kill. Point. Phillies. And it's going to be set point for the Kouts Fillies and an opportunity to tie this 1-1. Poitras back to the service line for the set. Schmack with the kill, hits into the block. Marks. Kill, Ellie Kouts. And the Phillies have tied this thing up at 1 apiece with a 25-16 victory. You're watching Porter County Conference Girls Championship Volleyball presented by Apex Volleyball Club on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Are you new to volleyball, or do you just want to play more volleyball after the school season? If this sounds like you, then Apex Volleyball is what you're looking for. Apex is hosting 13U and 14U tryouts on Sunday, October 9th from 3 to 5 p.m. and U15, U18 tryouts on October 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m., all at River Forest High School. To register and get more details, visit apexvbc.org. Apex Volleyball.
Did you know? Wow, they'll prepare fresh fish while you wait. Did you know?
They make over 40,000 donuts from scratch every week?
Did you know?
They offer 23 different deli platters for your party.
Did you know?
They have freshly chopped fajita mix ready to cook.
Did you know?
They have the best fried chicken in the area.
Did you know?
They offer our signature curbside service 14 hours a day.
Strack and Van Til. Now you know.
Hi, I'm Crowell Company's Lantern Man. I'll cover your motorcycle. I'll be with you on the water. I'll be with you on the snow. I'll cover your insurance needs wherever you go. I'll be at Crowell Agency from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. As Crowell Company's Lantern Man, I'm your insurance superhero.
Crowell Companies, the insurance professionals in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City.
From schools to stadiums, hospitals and bridges, everywhere you look, union carpenters are building Indiana. With jobs and skilled trades in high demand, there's never been a better time to start building your future. As an apprentice, you'll earn a debt-free college degree, earn while you learn, and receive great benefits like health care and retirement. So what are you waiting for? Visit carpenters.com to learn more. Visit carpenters.com and start building your future today.
Thinking about what to do after high school? Consider a career with Boilermakers Local 374. As a Boilermaker apprentice, you'll earn while you learn. We offer excellent wages and benefits, and as part of our no-cost hands-on apprenticeship program, you'll learn from the best in state-of-the-art training centers and on the job. Become a union Boilermaker and get
Taylor Moyer with the first service, set number 3. Tatum Wade serves it long. We're knotted up at one set apiece here at the conclusion of tonight's game. We will nominate the Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by Boilermakers Local 374. Earn while you learn with Boilermakers Local 374. Point South Central off Tatum Wade.
Tatum Wade finally answering back, hits one out, figures out her momentum, showed it even Andrea Welsh on the sidelines. Hey, I'm hitting behind my head. Goes right in front of her with that hit.
Little miscommunication there by the Phillies. Satellites will take the point. Welsh to serve. Into the net. Point Kouts 2-2.
There's one of those free points I'm talking about again. When you have the serve, that is your time. You have the floor all to yourself. All you have to do is get that ball in and over. Rather, you gave away the free point.
Lindsay Krueger with the serve. Ella Schmack with the kill off the block. Wade back to serve. Garavilla with the tip to Welsh. Schmack, deep corner. Point, Satellites.
Great turn, able to get that ball to just hit line inbounds. Phillies were just astounded the ball was even going over the net at that point. Wasn't even set up in any defensive position, still in transition at that point. Just a great job by South Central.
Wade with the serve. Phillies get it over. Satellites on the attack. Schmack off the block. Kill, Ella Schmack. That's a familiar name in the South Central community. Their older brother playing at Valpo University. Their dad, the Valpo University baseball coach. It's a familiar region name right now.
Definitely, and every time I go to Valpo, they ask me, you're from the region? You know Schmack family, don't you? Yeah, you do.
Point, Phillies. Poitras back for the serve. 5-3, Satellites. From one libero to the next. Welsh goes back row. And that's in. Tatum Wade with the kill on the sideline.
Tatum Wade still hitting pretty deep. It's different for her to hit that deep, but she's getting them in now. She's gaining that confidence back. you definitely see it in the score, 6-3.
Yep. Riley Schmack with the serve. Kodiker with the kill off the top of the tape. Ellie Capuch back to the service line for the Phillies. Deep serve to Schmack. Wade going to push it over. Awfully close to a back row attack. Kodiker with the tip. Schmack with the swing into the block. Off the block. It was a battle for the block. And Rachel Schaefer wins that battle, pushing it to the floor.
I love Rachel Schaefer's timing. She waited on it. She didn't hesitate. She just went up when she knew it was right. Went up for that ball. Got the easy blocking up.
Kodiker with the kill. Lauren Kodiker gets her first kill of this set. 7-5. Garavilla back to serve. Welsh back row to Wade. Wade into the net. Point Phillies.
South Central now getting back into communication errors. A lot of players not knowing exactly where they're going to go. A lot of sets that are pushed off a little bit. And a lot of discombobulation on their side. You see two players running into each other in that one due to communication error.
Going back row to Capuch. Capuch off the block. And a back row kill. One of my favorite kills in all of volleyball right there. I love when we get back row kills.
It's just so fun. It's the greatest thing.
But, you know, you look at how our game's evolved, Zach. 10, 15, even 20 years ago, you didn't see many back row kills. Now it's an essential part of our offense.
Same thing with our offense, too, at Hebron. We've got two girls that we really rely on as South Central gets a net call there. We got two girls that we really rely heavily on in the back row on terms of we'll go to this player on the play, and half of them are looking at us like, she's in back row. We're like, yes, that's the point.
That's one of the, you know, again, you're just giving yourself a fourth hitter on the floor by doing that. Schaefer with the kill that gets dug. Lauren Krueger never gets over the tape. 8-8. We're all knotted up as you hear the roar of this crowd. Service into the net by Samantha Marks. Do you know who started the back row attack?
I'm actually curious. I don't know.
USC men's volleyball.
Really?
They started, they run a back row offensive system. I actually learned it at the AVCA convention, but they were the first ones. Tatum Wade with a great swing and dug by Garavilla. Yeah, so they were the first ones to run it and teach it at the AVCA convention.
That's amazing. Great save there by Hope Welsh.
Moyer back row to Capuch. Capuch sends it long. What a gift by Ella Schmack off the tip. That ball was clearly going out. Ella Schmack just lost her court awareness and didn't realize where she was on the court.
She got so caught up in the play in terms of getting that ball up, getting her team within it, didn't realize that she was so deep already, she could have just let the ball drop.
Kodiker with the serve. Back to Schaefer. Moyer with the tip. Schmack from deep. Dug by Capuch. Out to Krueger. Krueger with the roll. Wade. Dig by Capuch. Kodiker with the swing. The rally. Wade's going up. Wade swing. Wade kill.
Tatum Wade just going back to that angle shot. She tried going that middle spot a few times. Tipped once. Goes, you know what? Let's go back to what works.
Nice swing. You saw it when she went up. She had a great angle, great arm swing. Awesome kill. Krueger into the net. Point. South Central. We're knotted up at 10 apiece. There's a lot of energy in this gym tonight. Schaefer with the serve. Moyer goes back row to Capuch. Capuch sends it wide. Point Satellites, 11-10. Schaefer with the serve. Poitras out. Garavilla back row deep. Welsh going to Wade. Wade sends it long. Side out to the Phillies. Phillies take a 12-11 lead in set 3. We're knotted up at 1 set apiece.
That's a tough set to even make, and definitely for Welsh, going over, trying to get that to Wade, and Wade even trying to read it. That's a tough one to get even over.
Left-handed kill. Sadie Marks. 12-11 South Central. I stand corrected on my previous score update. Hope Welsh back to the service line. Welsh to Garavilla. Krueger, net violation. Tatum Wade, point for the Phillies. Man, it feels like a warm winter basketball night in this gym.
You kind of love it, don't you?
Yeah,
the atmosphere is just great.
Smack off the block for the kill. 13-12 Satellites. It's a fantastic atmosphere. Anybody who tells you that is Violet Novorosky checks in for the Satellites. Anybody who tells you volleyball is not a followed sport or a growing sport doesn't know the game, because this atmosphere is electric. Welsh out to Schmack. Schmack off the block. Moyer sends it back row. Krueger off the block. Schmack to Schmack off the block. Moyer goes out to Kapooch. Kapooch with the swing, no good. Novorosky into the net. Point Phillies.
Just a good rally going back and forth. South Central making a few errors. I mean, you see Hope Welsh. She's running all over the floor right now. Hasn't had too many passes right to her, and that's really where it stood. Again, going beyond 10-foot line.
Wade from the back row, little roll shot. Kodiker with the roll. Schmack to Welsh. Welsh back to Schmack. Schmack pushes it over. Moyer's going out. Kapooch into the block. Blocked by Tatum. By Sadie Marks.
South Central a little confused on who was going to serve on that last one, but it will be the libero Riley Schmack.
Schmack to Krueger. Moyer sets Kodiker. Kodiker in the middle for the kill.
And that's a get-all, end-all, that left side, especially when Kodiker's in front row. I will say this to the day I die with this rotation. It's going to be that left side every single time. Hit zone one, and hit the corner hard.
L.A. Kapooch back to serve for the Phillies. Schmack to Welsh. Ella Schmack with the swing. Dig. Kapooch. Garavilla with the attack. Dig. Wade. Welsh out to Schaefer. Schaefer into the block. Point Phillies. Kodiker with the block. We're going to see Samantha Marks come back in for Violet Novorosky. And I think what Coach Walsh was trying to do was give them a block over there, the bigger block, but the Phillies are just continuing the attack. Welsh to Schmack. Schmack overruns it, sends it deep. Moyer outside to Garavilla. Garavilla into the net. Hitting air. Garavilla, point, Satellites.
Just a back-and-forth game, 15-all. Really, this set could be anybody's. We're 1-1 tied if you're just joining us here. Kouts taking the second one. South Central with the first as Kouts has communication error there once again.
16-15. Satellites in front in a pivotal set 3. A little sloppy on the serve receive. Welsh goes to Schaefer. Schaefer called for the net. Schaefer called for the top of the net. Called in the net violation. Coach Andrea Welsh does not like that call. Garavilla serves. Wade, back row. Dig, Garavilla. Point, Satellites. Marks with the serve. Kodiker with the tip. Point! Kodiker! Phillies tie it up at 17. Great read selling that hit and pushing the tip right over the top of the block.
She even saw Riley Schmack was so far back expecting her to hit. She just tips right in front of her, goes 10-foot line.
Kodiker with the serve into the net. 18-17. Schaefer with the serve. Moyer goes out to Krueger. Krueger with the sling. Free ball coming back over the net. Garavilla, Moyer, Kouts. Kouts off the block and a kill. Ellie Kouts with the kill. Ties it up at 18.
Just a great hit, able to tie this one up to keep it a close game. Goes short again with the hit. Kouts is definitely changing up their hitting game here in this third set.
Welsh to Wade. Wade goes deep. Moyer takes it out to Kouts. Kouts with the swing. Kill! Ellie Kouts. Point. Kouts Phillies. 19-18. Phillies lead. Taylor Moyer back to the service line. Moyer goes out to Kouts again. Kouts with the tip and a kill. Point. Phillies. Timeout. South Central. You're watching high school volleyball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake.
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Welcome back to Washington Township High School, where tonight's Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball Championship is presented by Apex Volleyball Club, challenging players to climb the highest summit. Coming out of the timeout, the Kouts Fillies lead the South Central Satellites 20-18 in set 3, and what could become a pivotal set because now you're up 2-1 and just a set away from a conference championship.
And not only that, your momentum goes down after you lose 2 sets in a row. It's very hard to come back. South Central's done it before against this exact same team. Well, we'll see who prevails in this set.
Welsh goes out to Wade. Wade off the block, dig. Going out to Kouts. Kouts off the block. Welsh, Wade, point, and kill.
I mean, just an electric kill. Just completely electric. You can feel this place buzzing. You get goosebumps on your arm. The hairs are up now. 2019.
That's what high school volleyball is all about right
exactly.
here. Exactly. Welsh serves. Garavilla receives. Kouts off the block. Wade, second ball over. Nice dig by Poitras. Welsh goes back to Schmack. Schmack overruns it deep. Kouts, swing. Kill off the block. Ellie Kouts. (21-19) Phillies in set 3. Wade on the slide for the kill. 21-20.
Wade just finding that open gap. And just a miscommunication error. No one even moving on that play. They just watched the ball hit the floor and went, okay, that's how it's going to be now.
Tatum Wade, back to serve. Moyer, Kouts into the block. Garavilla rolls to the corner. Tight set. Moyer out to Garavilla. Garavilla mishit. And the ball lands in. Wow, great spot. Ball landed in.
I mean, just the luck of God gave that ball inside of that line.
I thought that ball went wide. I really didn't. It ends up inside that line. 21-21, all knotted up, set 3. Garavilla with the pass to Moyer. Moyer out to Garavilla. Garavilla tip. Welsh dig. Out to Marks. Kapooch. Swing. Welsh. Back row to Wade. Wade into the net. Point Phillies. 22-21 in set 3 of the Porter County Conference Tournament Championship game. Nothing like it. Poitras with the serve. Schmack. Welsh. Welsh to Wade. Wade sends it long. Poitras brings it back. Free ball going over. Wade. Welsh. Schmack. Off the block. Marks with the kill. Samantha Marks with the kill for the Satellites. The lefty. The freshman lefty.
Just a great player and making an all-time play there, going up with all the confidence in the world, but can't answer back with Riley Schmeck missing that serve.
That could come up as a costly missed serve late in set 3. Kapooch with the serve. That ball falls in. The overpass falls in, barely on the line on the far side for the bump kill.
I did not expect that ball to land in. Neither did Kouts. 3 girls stood around it, watched it just fall right in.
Tip over Welsh. Welsh to Samantha Marks. Samantha Marks with the kill. And Coach Jeff Mayer is going to talk it over. 24-23 Satellites. You're watching high school volleyball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Attention homeowners, ready to start your next project? Need to pay off your debt? Refinance your home? Unlock the value of your home with a Centier Bank no-fee home equity loan or home equity line of credit. Stop by a local Centier branch today or visit us on the web at centier.com/home equity. Terms and conditions subject to change without notice, subject to credit approval. Centier Bank, NMLS number 408076, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Washington Township for the Porter County Conference Girls Championship game presented by Apex Volleyball Club. Schmack back to serve. Moyer out to Kodiker. Kodiker sends it long, and the Satellites kick. Oh, hang on a minute. The R1 overrules that, calls a touch on the block. It is now 24-24. The referee called a touch on the block, and we got us a set here, boys and girls. Garavilla serves. Marks. Block! Shaker hits into the block. Lauren Kodiker with the big block. 25-24 Phillies. And Emma Garavilla serving set point. Garavilla to Schmack. Back row to Wade. Wade! And for the point, 25-25.
I mean, I'll tell you, concessions better start popping more popcorn because we're in for a long match here.
Electric volleyball here, folks. Moyer, Krueger, Krueger tip, block. Moyer, Kapooch with the roll. Welsh, Schaefer, Schaefer rolls it out. It goes wide. 26-25, Kouts Fillies. No cap here, folks. We could be in for a 50-52 set here.
And you know what? I believe it.
Yes. Kodiker serving set point. Welsh out to Wade. Wade with the swing. Capote with the dig. Krueger with the tip. Welsh grabs it. Free ball over. Can the Phillies end this right here and win set 3? Krueger, kill. No. Welsh to Wade. Wade with the swing, blocked. Blocked. Listen to this place go wild. Satellites with the point, 26-26. This gym is absolutely electrified.
You slowly felt everyone starts standing around you. You kind of feel like you're in a cave now of everyone focusing on this game.
Moyer to Krueger. Dig by Schaefer. Free ball over. Phillies capitalize. Moyer goes out to Krueger. Krueger off the block. Point Phillies!
Just a great hit, goes up. She's aggressive. She's not looking for no tip. No, she's going to hit off that block, roll off that right side. Perfect.
Taylor
kill for
Moyer
Krueger.
serving set point. Welsh brings it back. Wade steps back, rolls it deep. Poitras with the dig. Capuch off the block. Oh, miscommunication. Welsh, Wade. Wade rolls it. Point Wade. 27-27. Set 3 has not disappointed. Welsh back to serve for the Satellites. Moyer goes out to Capuch. Capuch with the swing. Dig by Wade. Free ball over. Moyer. Capuch. Capuch. Dig by Marks. Wade. Hit. Dig by Garavilla. Capuch rolls it over. Welsh to Wade. Wade swings. Block. Point Phillies. Block by Krueger and Enright.
What a block going up there. Strong block, turning in, perfect timing, hands perfectly over the net. South Central wasn't even in any coverage there to be able to get that one back up.
28-27. Krueger serves, set point. Welsh goes out to Wade. Wade, dug by Petroius. Capuch rolls, no good. Smack, point, South Central. 28-28. We got us a ball game, folks. Set number 3 could be one of the greatest sets going down in girls Porter County Conference volleyball history. Wade back to serve for South Central. Wade to Petroius. Moyer goes out to Garavilla. Garavilla off the block. Point Phillies! Garavilla with the kill.
Samantha Marks not able to get the net off in time. She stands in her position, had to be about 2 steps over top of the W. Wasn't able to get there. Tipped right in the area that's open.
Poitras with the serve. Deep to Schmack. Middle. Tip. Point. Ella Schmack. And we're going to keep going. 29-29. Hey, you didn't have anywhere to go tonight, did you?
No, not at all.
No.
This is my night.
Riley Schmack to the service line for the Satellites. Moyer, middle to Kodiker. Kodiker, in! Lauren Kodiker with the kill. And the Phillies lead 30-29. Allie Capuch serving set point. Welsh out to Schaefer. Schaefer mishits it. And the Phillies win. 31-29. They take set 3 in this Porter County Conference championship game. You are watching Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Are you new to volleyball, or do you just want to play more volleyball after the school season? If this sounds like you, then Apex Volleyball is what you're looking for. Apex is hosting 13U and 14U tryouts on Sunday, October 9th from 3 to 5 p.m. and U15, U18 tryouts on October 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m., all at River Forest High School. To register and get more details, visit apexvbc.org. Apex Volleyball. Epic Volleyball is the premier volleyball club in Northwest Indiana and the South Suburbs. So whether you're looking for Volley Kids camps, elite travel teams, or something in between, Epic is the volleyball club for you. Nearly 100% of Epic's graduating athletes receive an offer to play in college, and about 95% of younger athletes in their program make their school team the following year. All clubs are not created equal. You deserve an epic experience.
Are you a steel hauler? Come work for Area Transportation. You must have a current valid Class A commercial driver's license and at least 1 year of recent verifiable steel hauling experience and at least 2 years of recent verifiable interstate experience operating a commercial motor vehicle. Call recruiting at 1-855-400-6939. That's 1-855-400-6939.
Sudden injury or illness can happen anytime. When it does, feel better fast. Urgent care at Pinnacle Hospital. We have a network of highly qualified physicians, and your wait is minutes, not hours. We offer on-site laboratory and radiology services. We accept most insurance, Medicare, and Medicaid, plus the biggest cash pay discount in Northwest Indiana. We're recognized by Press Ganey in the top 3% in the country for customer satisfaction. Feeling better fast. Urgent care at Pinnacle Hospital.
Welcome back to Washington Township High School, where Apex Volleyball Club is presenting the Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball Championship game. The Kouts Fillies just took a 2-1 lead over South Central with an outstanding 31-29 victory in set 3.
I mean, how often do you hear 31-29 final score in volleyball? I mean, it's like a football score. It's a weird football score, give me that, but it's like high numbers for a football score. And it was just rallies back and forth. Teams making little errors here and there. Kouts made less errors than South Central and was able to take the set.
As a coach, you die a slow death in those sets.
Yes.
South Central with the first serve to begin set 4. Hopewell serves Moyer out to Krueger. Krueger blocked. Free ball coming back over the net. Schmack. Welsh back to Schmack. Schmack mishits. The Pooch with the roll in the back row. Welsh going out to Wade. Wade with the swing and the kill. Tatum Wade with the kill in the first point of set number 4.
And that volley going back and forth. Wade finally getting into her own element here after that long rally in the last set. Didn't see too much of her hitting hard. Now she's hitting hard. She's ready to play. She's ready to take her team in this set. Phillies got to uphold, but they can't uphold with that as Emma Garvela shakes that ball off to the right.
Ace, Hope Welsh, 2-0. Satellites early in set number 4. Welsh to serve. Garavilla returns it. Krueger off the block. Kill. Lindsay Krueger. Point, Phillies. Taylor Moyer back to serve for the Phillies. Welsh takes it out. Out of bounds. Satellite point. 3-1 here in this deciding set 4. Could we be seeing a set 5?
We possibly could. With how tight this game is, I'd assume there could possibly be.
Wade's serve goes long. 3-2 Satellites. Krueger to serve. Pass by Marks. Out to Marks. Marks with the swing off the block. Point. Satellites.
Too many people on Kouts' side trying to make too many plays. I mean, they have 3 girls trying to make 3 different kinds of plays, putting the ball just about anywhere on the floor. Couldn't do anything with it. Gives South Central the easy point.
Oh, a little miss hit by Allie Capuch, and the ball rolls down the tape and gets the kiss over.
You can always tell when it's a miss hit because the player never gets really excited. They're just kind of surprised, and they kind of look at the ceiling and go, oh, that's how it works.
Poitras to serve. Schaefer with the dump. Moyer, middle, Kodiker, tip, point, Kodiker.
Kouts with those tips, she's realizing that she's winning on those. She's able to get a kill easily on those, and she's not hitting so hard going deep on this right side. She's going towards the left or the right with the tip.
Schmack sends it long. 5-4. Kouts. Moyer back to serve again for the Phillies. Schmack to Welsh. Welsh back row to Wade. Wade off the block. Point. Satellites.
That's not only a hard one to block, that's a hard one to dig off that block touch. Just rolls down the net. That's the one in a million ball that you get every once in a while.
Kouts with the roll. Dug by Schmack. Back row to Wade. Wade. Dug by Moyer. Out to Garavilla. Garavilla into the block. Block. Rachel Schaefer.
And that's a name you've heard all night long, is Rachel Schaefer off of a block. She's just a great middle. She's not super tall, but she's a player who can extend that arms out, able to get the block.
Schmack serve goes long, 6-6. And South Central, uncharacteristically, missing a lot of serves right now in set 4. Ace! Ellie Kouts.
Another rare thing, too, is seeing South Central give up on that one there on that ace. Missing serves and doing that. I wish they did that against us a little bit more.
Welsh. Schaefer off the block. Moyer goes out to Garavilla. Garavilla into the block. Out of bounds. Point Phillies.
Block was on time and up, but you could see the outside blocker was trying to take away that line. She's not a line hitter. Other one was turned in, but not in enough as it goes off.
Wade into the block. Block. Lauren Kodecker.
I mean, right there, that's got to be one of the top blocks of the day. Just goes up single-handedly, just boom. Right down, right inside. South Central can't even get that one touched up.
Welsh goes in the middle. Schaefer pushes it. Tight, out of bounds. Point Satellites. The electricity in this gym is unbelievable.
It's amazing how it shifts, too. You can feel it like pull from one side and pull to the other as we got, two student sections on opposite sides and fans even on opposite sides.
Kouts with the swing. Block. Kouts. Emma Garavilla back to serve for the Phillies. Little back and forth. Wade tip. Wade doesn't get it. Garavilla rolls it over. Wade swing. Schmack off the block. Moyer back row to Kouts. Kouts sends it deep corner. Welsh. Schaefer off the block, going out to Krueger. Krueger with the kill and a point. Phillies.
Krueger taking that hard angle shot with some Riley Schmack pushed over to the right. That's just a great hit.
Absolutely. South Central is going to take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Porter County Conference High School Girls Volleyball on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Thank you for taking me home. It's so far.
Don't worry about it, Grandma. This will be fun. 2 chocolate milkshakes, please.
Make it 3.
3?
Did you get his number?
Oh, Grandma. Grandma!
Excuse me.
Some relationships get better with time. That's why I got a Crosstrek.
97% of Subaru vehicles sold in the last 10 years are still on the road.
I'm so glad you got a Subaru.
I wonder who gave me the idea.
Oh.
Love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru.
Check out the new Subarus at Castle Subaru in Portage.
At the conclusion of tonight's game, we will name the Crow Company's Lantern Man superhero of the game. Crow Companies have offices open from 9 to 7, Monday through Friday, and Saturdays till 2 o'clock in Highland, Maryville, and Michigan City. Garavilla to the service line. Ace! Garavilla. Emma Garavilla with the ace. and a 12-7 lead for the Kouts Fillies.
South Central trying to take some motivation away from Kouts' side, calling a good timeout in a situation, but doesn't stop the Phillies from pushing forward.
Wade, swing, dug by Garavilla. Krueger off the block. Kodiker with the block and the pink. 13-7 Phillies, and you can kind of sense the Phillies are feeling it right now.
I can feel it on my left side. You're really feeling a lot of energy over here. Not as much on South Central's side, but a great dump by Hope Welsh.
Hope Welsh with the dump and the point to break that rotation. 13-8 in favor of the Kouts Fillies as Rachel Schaefer goes back to serve. Garavilla with the roll shot. Welsh. Marks miss hit. Capuch back row attack for the point. Allie Capuch with the kill from the back row.
Just turns that arm, comes straight down with it, doesn't go across her body, goes straight in front of her. Perfect shot.
Olivia Miller with the serve. Welsh, Marks, dig by Garavilla. Capuch out to Krueger. Krueger has to bring it way inside. Welsh, Wade with the kill. Tatum Wade gets the point for the South Central Satellites.
Wade just had the net wide open. The block really wasn't even there. She just found she could go cross, goes cross as soon as she can and hits hard. Gets the point for the Satellites, and Kouts is now just within 5.
Welsh with the deep serve. Capuch sends it over on the free ball. Welsh gonna send it to Schmack. Schmack off the top of the tape. Back row to Capuch. Capuch off the block and gets the kill. 15-9 in favor of the Kouts Fillies.
Sadie Marks is just the only one up there on time for South Central. Just rolls off the block. Satellites weren't even ready for it in their coverage.
Tatum Wade with the push. Moyer goes out to Capuch. Capuch with the kill! Ellie Capuch is having a great game. South Central take a timeout. We're going to take it with them. High school volleyball in the Porter County Conference presented by Apex Volleyball Club on the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.
Did you know?
They decorate over 210,000 cakes a year.
Did you know?
Their butcher will cut your meat your way.
Did you know?
They have trained floral designers in store.
Did you know?
They will make your wedding cake?
Did you know?
They have a variety of deli bakeable entrees.
Did you know?
Their online app has coupons and so much more. Who does that?
Strachan Van Til. Now you know.
Welcome back to the Region Sports Network in Washington Township High School, where we're watching Game 4 of the Porter County Conference Girls Volleyball Championship presented by Apex Volleyball Club, challenging players to climb the highest level. Taylor Moyer to the service line, coming out of the timeout with a 16-9 lead. Pass by Marks. Welsh goes out to Wade. Wade into the net. Point Phillies. $17-9. Phillies over Satellites. Moyer with the serve. Out to Schmack. Dig by Poitras. Capuch off the top of the tape. Gets the kiss and the roll. And the point.
That touch the top of the tape. South Central doesn't know how to handle. They dive for it every single time. What you got to do, run through that ball, turn the wrists up, then you got an easy pass.
Schmack into the block. Block by Lindsay Krueger. Point. Kouts Fillies up 19-9 and set for this championship game.
And Lindsay Krueger, Larry, coming into this game, only had 19 blocks on the season. She's been a dominant force in this front row here in this match so far.
Schmack sends it wide. Point. Kouts Fillies 20-9. And Kouts just 5 points away from crowning the Porter County Conference Tournament Championship. Welsh marks, blocked by Addison Enright.
Enright, just being a sophomore, she developed over time. I know last year coaching JV, she was one of their top players in the front row. She's definitely showing those abilities here in this game. South Central, miscommunication errors again, Larry. I mean, what would you do when you're on the floor as a coach if you're on South Central's side?
Well, you got to settle your team down. You're 22-9, and it's mental mistakes more than the physical mistakes. Wade with the hit. Moyer to Krueger. Krueger dug by Schmack. Wade hit. Kill! Tatum Wade. You're seeing something in South Central that they really haven't seen all year. They're down big, and they don't know how to handle it, and they're just making mistake after mistake instead of staying composed and going after point for point. Moyer out to Kouts. Kouts with the kill. Dug by Wade. Dump by Welsh. Outside to Kouts. Kouts sends it wide. Point, South Central.
And I mean, going off of that too, South Central, a team that normally we don't see down in games, they're just a team that's not able to handle it. I mean, you and I probably know a little bit better with our teams. They know how to handle certain situations when they're down a little bit big. They're able to get back within it. South Central just not used to it in all the games they played.
Schmack off the top of the tape. She gets the kiss and the roll.
One side it's a kiss of life, the other side it's a kiss of death in that case.
Wade to serve. Off the top of the tape. Moyer takes it out to Kouts. Kouts sends it deep, and it goes long. 22-13. Phillies still lead. Wade to serve. Moyer sends it to Kouts. Kouts from behind the attack line. Schmack pushes it deep. Dug by Poitras. Kouts swings. Dug by Marks. Welsh sends it to Wade. Wade from the back row into the net. 23-13 Phillies.
You could tell she's looking down at the floor as she was going up to hit that ball, making sure she wasn't crossing 10-foot line. She was so focused on that, she wasn't even focused on the ball and the movement on it to be able to just roll.
Krueger with the serve. Welsh back row. Wade rolls it over. Moyer. Kouts. Nice dig by Schmack. Wade rolls again. Moyer with the dig. Brought back by Krueger. Poitras brings it over. Welsh. Schmack. Dug. Kept alive. Back over. Deep to Schmack. Welsh. Wade. Dug by Poitras. Garavilla. Swinging a dig. Schmack with the swing. No kill. Krueger from the back row into the net. Point South Central. 23-14. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you stay with us. Immediately following this game, we will have the presentation of the all-conference team, the MVP, and the Mental Attitude Award winner. Garavilla sends it long. Point, Satellites, 23-15. South Central slowly clawing their way back into this match. Garavilla brings it back. Kouts with the roll. Welsh out to Marks. Marks off the block. Welsh sends it back deep. Poitras, Kouts into the net. Point for the Satellites. 23-16.
Phillies with just too many hitting mistakes on their side. You realize they were up 22-9 at one point. South Central now at 16. They're coming back within it. Phillies have to stop here.
Kouts, kill, set point. Kouts Fillies for the Porter County Conference Tournament Championship. And the one finger goes in the air by the Kouts faithful and by Coach Jeff Moyer as Emma Poitras serves match point. Welsh. Schmack off the block. Kill. Emma Schmack.
That's going to stop a little bit of momentum, but Phillies have to realize here they need 1 point. It doesn't need to be anything special, just needs to be in and down.
Moyer, Koidiker tips into the block. Double hit. 24-18. Why not, partner? Why not?
Why not? Let's make it entertaining, why don't we?
Yeah. Schmack with the serve. Short serve. Garavilla with the swing. Wade in the back row. From the back row. Out! Point! Phillies! 25-18. Your Kouts Fillies are the 2022 Porter County Conference Girls Champions. What a match, partner.
What a match indeed. You're not going to get too many like those every single night.
I'm glad you got to choose awards for this game because there's a lot of qualified candidates.
Yeah, you got that right. I'll tell you that much.
What a game. Kouts Fillies wins the Porter County Conference Tournament in 3-1 over the South Central Satellites. Taking 3 in a row after dropping set 1, 25-22, and then coming back and winning 25-16, 31-29, 25-18. What a game. What a match.
I mean, just like we mentioned even in the pregame, looking at it last year, South Central took the win in that game. Overall, Kouts won the round robin. It's just the opposite now this year. We kind of predicted it a little bit in our pregame, not much. It's not like we're geniuses sitting over here, but we're trying to be on the floor. And at the same time, it's the exact same thing that we predicted to happen here tonight.
So as they get the table set up, so we're going to present the Mental Attitude Award. The Mental Attitude Award is presented in honor of Sandra Flo, who served Moyer Township as a teacher and a coach for 22 years. She also served the Porter County Conference as the first executive secretary from 1978 to 1981. This award signifies high school education ideals, sportsmanship, and dedication to girls' athletics exhibited by Miss Floor. The recipient of this award will be judged according to the following criteria: sportsmanship, athletic ability, attitude throughout the high school career towards athletics, high school training, teammates, coaching and opponents, grade point average, and school citizenship throughout their high school career. This year's winner of the Sandra K. Floor Mental Attitude Award is Taylor Moyer of Kouts High School. Great kid. Can't say enough about her. Fantastic kid, great attitude, just an unbelievable kid.
I mean, 100%, just an outstanding player. Not only an outstanding player, great in school. She's great with everyone. Her sportsmanship is just to perfection. One of the top notch of the PCC.
Awesome kid. Can't ask for a better kid to play against. So next, they are going to present the all-conference volleyball team, and they're going to be announced in the order of school. A couple familiar names on this list.
Just a little bit. If they're not familiar, we're doing something wrong.
Yeah, right. Taylor Moyer, your Sandra K. Floor Mental Attitude Award winner. We will name the all-conference winners. Maria Otero from Boone Grove High School. Alyssa Lanos from Boone Grove High School. Molly Friel from Hebron High School. Taylor Moyer from Kouts. Emma Garavaglia from Kouts. Ellie Capuch from Kouts. We had Lauren Keidecker. And then Lindsay Krueger will be the final one. Kaylee Dudzik from Morgan Township. You'll have Hope Welsh from South Central. Ella Schmack from South Central. Tatum Wade from South Central. Rachel Schaefer from South Central. Aubrey Rea from Washington Township. And Andrea Benefield from Westville. Finally, reaching number one on the all-conference team has been a long-standing honor in the PCC. This honor goes to a student athlete that has performed the best athletically this year and is voted on by the varsity coaches. In just a moment, we will award the conference MVP for 2022 in the Porter County Conference. Tatum Wade, the 2022 Porter County Conference most valuable player. I don't think you could have picked a better kid.
You really could not have. I mean, she's just one of the best overall. Really tonight in the, in the match overall, what kept South Central in it was Tatum Wade.
You know, me being the head coach at Boone, you being the assistant at Hebron, we were a part of that meeting. I have never been a part of a meeting where a kid was selected that unanimously. I mean, it was unanimous, Tatum Wade, and she showed why tonight.
Oh,
she really
course.
did. I mean, she didn't get the outcome she wanted and a win in a conference tournament championship, but she proved why she's the MVP of the conference.
I mean, she showed why, she proved why, she led her team in practically everything in that match. Didn't end up with the outcome as you mentioned, but at the same time, we sat down as coaches unanimously and just all sat there and went, Tatum Wade. And that was pretty much how it went.
Yep. So they're going to present South Central with their regular season round-robin championship plaque. And then following that, the Kouts Fillies will be presented with their tournament championship plaque. Again, I love this conference. I love this tournament. I love everything this conference does for our kids, promoting our kids, helping our kids. Round-robin champions, tournament champions. Many conferences, Zach, have tried to duplicate what we do in this conference. None of them have succeeded. What we have done, we've done for so long. You probably weren't born yet, but I remember the days when I played back in the 90s where we held our basketball tournament at Valpo High School because it was that big we had to use Valpo High School. And now, we play them in some of our bigger gyms because our schools have built bigger gyms and they're growing.
And I mean, it's just the history of the PCC in itself. I mean, you go back, you go on Sandman Stats. If you really want to see stats back then, go to Sandman Stats. You'll find everything in the PCC, even schools that aren't even part of the PCC anymore. They keep their stats on there. It's just a delicate history, and it's something that they've maintained throughout the course of all these years, and they're going to continue to forever.
Absolutely. So as we wrap things up here, it is time to give out some awards.
I feel like I should start playing drums over here.
Right, I know.
You know, everyone's just like waiting for the awards.
It's time to name the Crowd Companies Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. Crowd Companies are the insurance superhero. The Crowd Companies Lantern Man or Woman Superhero of the Game is...
I got to go with Lindsay Krueger of Kouts, just a top-notch player. She's my player to watch coming into this game. She just played the heck out of the floor defensively, offensively. She's got the energy. She's got the enthusiasm. She's a sophomore, Larry, and that terrifies me looking at this Kouts team in the future.
So Lindsay Krueger, the Lantern Man Superhero of the Game. And finally, it's time to name the Blue Collar Player of the Game, brought to you by the Boilermakers Local 374. Learn about apprenticeship programs and more at local374.org. Zach, our Blue Collar Player of the Game tonight?
I got to go with Tatum Wade. She didn't have the best night. I'll admit that. I've seen better Tatum Wade before. But at the same time, she kept her team within it. She kept persevering throughout the match. And I'd take it if she weren't on the floor for the South Central team. It would have been Kouts 3-0 rather than 3-1. Tatum Wade kept her team within this. A captain enthused, captain playing. Tatum Wade.
Tatum Wade is our Boilermakers Local 374 Blue Collar Player of the Game. Partner, that was fun. It's two great matches tonight. This one did not disappoint in the least, especially that set 3. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts, just looking overall. Kouts, South Central, two of the best teams you could ever get, even around this area. I mean, Kouts, this is the first time they've beat South Central since August 24th, 2021 is the last time that they beat them. So it's been over a year since the Phillies had taken on the Satellites and beaten them in a competition. And what a better way to do it than in a championship game.
You said it, partner. Job well done tonight. We got some people to thank. Our executive producer, Chris Ramirez, our coordinating producer, Nathan Laird, our game day producer, Claude Martinez, and up on the video, Justin Cole. Special thanks to Braden Kingery, the athletic director at Washington Township. Special thanks to our two coaches, and Jeff Moyer and Andrea Welsh. And of course, we want to thank Andrea Overholt, the PCC secretary, and the president, Superintendent Ben Anderson. And of course, the viewers at facebook.com/regionsports and regionsports.com. That'll do it from Washington Township, where the Kouts Fillies were victorious 3-1 over the South Central Satellites. For all of us at Region Sports Network, thank you for watching. You've listened and watched a production of the Region Sports Network, the only game in town.